What's going on is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with us. Thank you all for tuning in for another special show with my dog, C White, in the building. What's going on, C?
What's up with it? What's up with it, big dog?
Bro, see you shining out there. I see you got all of the...
Yeah. You nigga gotta look like money if you getting some money amongst niggas. Now, if you live among white people, you can look, normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, amongst niggas, you gotta, it attracts more money at a certain level.
See, you moving around in a rare space right now. You doing things that, most people could only dream of. Like you moving around with all of the streamers, you moving with the interviewers, you well known in the streets.
So it's two different entities and markets that I've been able to tap into from going viral on social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's the streaming world and then the boxing world. Everybody been wanting to see me get my ass kicked, hit in the mouth. So what more better way to present that opportunity than to join one of the biggest streamers in the world, which is Adin Ross, his new boxing platform, which is Brand Rich Promotion. So Brand Rich Promotion is the future. It's our kids UFC.
Yeah.
It's our kids them different boxing weights that Mayweather and them guys. So Adin is the seed of that now, right?
Yep.
So they have other platforms, but it's not as popular and it doesn't draw as much attention. So what most people don't realize is, homie, my fight alone with the Island Boys, numbers was up there with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah.
So you hadn't seen no rapper get in the ring and fight.
Mm-hmm.
This is a new platform that goes along with streaming. That creates another revenue for our youth and our people, especially if you're an influencer and have a following. So you can go from being a YouTube influencer to now streaming. So you stream over here on YouTube on Kick.
Yep.
Kicks pays you for your audience engagements, and you take what you do on Kick, what you stream live every day, you clip that, bring it to YouTube, already edited, already ready to be monetized.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So so I done tapped into a whole new market. So because I jumped into this new celebrity boxing world, which has surpassed UFC and professional boxing,
yep.
Because nobody's making more money than Jake Paul.
Yep.
Nobody's making even so nigga, I done jumped over here with them.
Yeah.
So and it's the streamers, right? So by me doing that, I was able to tap into the professional boxing. So right after that, I immediately got invited to Pacquiao's fight. Shout out to the GOATs. Mr. Sam West and Al Heyman them, homie. So now you done got other people's attention. Because now you done tapped into a whole nother arena. So
it seemed like the whole, because they doing something that is really transformational.
Just imagine if me and Boosie get in there. Me and T. So homie, at one point in time, one of those Audi people offered me and T.I. $1 million to fight.
Yeah.
He don't need $1 million, but I could have used it. But yeah, nah, nigga. So, nigga, me and Boosie done really been on the phone, and they done offered me and Boosie some money, and nah, homie. So, they tired of regular boxing.
Yeah.
They would rather see somebody like me with a big mouth. Somebody that's been talking Kwame Brown online, been talking to fight Shaq. They would love to see that, homie.
Yeah.
They would love to see rappers settle disputes in the boxing ring rather than in the club and in the parking lot, than in the graveyard.
So I think that a lot of rappers are scared.
They are. Most of them throw punches like girls. If you had most rappers throw a baseball, the first pitch at a baseball, they throw like a sissy.
Yeah.
So yeah, nah. So nah, homie. So but because of that, I didn't want to get stuck on the internet.
Yeah.
Because there have been many viral sensations. There have been many people who have gone viral, but you can't remember the last viral sensation.
You've always said that. Like,
yeah.
From the very first interviews that I've ever done with you and all of that, you've always said, yo, I'm not about to be boxed in by nobody.
Because I started to realize that this group of Americans is dumb and stupid, like children who watch TV and believe what they see on TV is real.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a time in your life that everything you see on TV, there's a sentiment of it that you believe is real as a kid because you have an undeveloped brain and you don't know life in reality.
Yeah.
Well, because these people live on the internet, they think I'm what I am on the internet.
Right.
They think I'm a vulgar, disrespectful person. Homie, I done got on here and said I rape people and ain't never raped nobody.
Yeah.
I done got on here and said I kill people and ain't never killed nobody. But because they can pick and choose, they'll say, oh, he's a rapist. Well, I say I'm a killer too. Oh, but you didn't pull the trigger. I ain't never raped nobody either. Oh, but you said it.
Yeah.
So, nigga, when I realized that, so when I started Googling my name, at one point in time, when you Google my name, the first thing that would come up was the American Bar Association Journal. That used to be the first thing when you pull my name. And then there was another one, the African American News. So this was the largest African American digital news on a newspaper that had done a write-up about me. Then you would see the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Do you know how big that is, homie? So, but after I started becoming viral on the internet, all my viral clips start superseding real documentations of what I've done in real life. So then that's when I started analyzing this shit and said, homie, they're going to trap you on the internet. And what you do on the internet is going to supersede what you do in real life, because these people don't associate real life anymore. Everybody's trapped in the metaverse and not the universe.
Yeah.
Nobody is facing with reality and dealing with reality. They're dealing with the metaverse and coming, and they taking a break out of the metaverse and come look around in reality, fix something to eat, maybe wash their ass, take care of the kids, put the pacifier, and then they jump right back into the metaverse and they miss the universe. So even when they're out eating, when they drive in their car, everybody's in the metaverse. That's why so many wrecks. They're not paying attention in the universe. That's why so many victims, because people are not observing but everybody's looking down at their phone. So everybody's a potential victim because they're in the metaverse. So nigga, when I got hip to that, I said, nigga, I'm finna be the Denzel Washington of the metaverse. And I fulfilled my dream.
I think you exceeded it, bro. Like, everybody kept predicting that, oh man, maybe they're gonna cancel him or somebody gonna get to you or all of this other type of stuff.
Somebody did get to me. There was a real gangster who's in this book. You actually had Tegan on here.
Yeah.
A real FBI, a guy, a white guy he's the new Donnie Brasco of today. It was one white guy who worked for a gang unit. He went inside of a neighborhood and arrested over 50-some gangster Crips by himself, playing a blood, dressed in a red uniform, and arrested all Crips by himself. He bought crack from the ones that sold 20s all the way up to the ones that sold keys.
Right.
He beat up a few of them, went undercover. He didn't have no money, and he did this with $1,500 till the FBI got on the case. Once the FBI got on the case, he was able to go full undercover and got these guys. Well, this is around the time Facebook came with the Facebook Live. So this guy was somebody we all looked up to. Guy by the name of Kevin Spencer. We all looked up to him. He was the epitome, like how Young Thug is.
Yep.
He was that in our city. The baddest nigga ever. So once he snitched on his Woody. He snitched on his Woody. He snitched on his Woody. But he told everybody, can't nobody beat me up, nigga. So I'm going to come back to the city. I ain't going in witness protection. So Tegan wrote the book.
Yeah.
I read the book. Tegan wrote the book. So while I'm reading the book, I'm also working in the community with some of the kids that Tegan got and the mothers in this book. I meet one of the mothers, a lady by the name of Miss Nikki. Her son catch a robbery case. I help him get out of the robbery case. She tell me how Tegan helped her get out of his life, helped her son. So I'm saying, man, this white boy is really a hero. Yeah. He don't want the book to go to the movies because he don't want to look like a white savior. And I'm saying, why would you be? Because racism. I'm saying, why would a white boy be feeling it about him? So after he arrests all these black kids' father, he went to the Fort Worth Police Department and said, hey, man, while I was working undercover, I saw this in the homes. I saw it in the house. A lot of you guys have to do this. We need to come up with a program. They said, man, great job. Why you want to help these motherfuckers? You're a decorated cop. He quit working for the police department and put all his resources in this book to build a program for black kids in the same neighborhood that he arrested daddies at. Yeah. So, nigga, now I'm working with these same kids. So this nigga attacked me because of this. But the black community is cheering him on. He was a gangster killer. All the niggas in the neighborhood scared to call him a snitch. I publicly called him a snitch. So nigga, won't nobody publicly say, man, Kevin Spencer is a snitch. All the niggas still hit his G's and his C's. Twisted Black, the famous rapper, came home, hugged him, and made a song about him snitching. But he'll beat you up if you say this. So he catch me at the barbershop. They set me up because I'm the only man in my city, the community activist, who would say, man, the kids, this is the gangster nigga, y'all, he snitched, so y'all tell too. He still get his C's. He still get his G's hit. Why y'all let these niggas tell too, nigga? That's why he attacked me in the barbershop. But you got the black community clapping. But they saying I'm wrong for snitching. So when Woody come home, they clap for Woody. Oh, Woody's so loving, but this nigga done killed a bunch of people. Just 10 years ago, the FBI said he's the most dangerous man in Atlanta. And they clapping for him. But I'm the bad guy for wanting to tell on these kind of guys.
Yeah.
So now Young Thug done come out snitching. Young Thug got a video in the interrogation room for 2 hours, having dialogue with the police about crime and criminals, but he don't want to work with Gunna. Come on, homie, look at the hypocrisy. So, nigga, God made me the sacrificial lamb. That's why I have gotten this far, because I have been attacking evil. They've been saying I've been evil, but that's why God won't let nothing happen to me, because though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I've been speaking against evil, my nigga. So who go hurt if somebody speaking against evil? They preach evil. They go commit crimes and put it on songs. That's how they was able to give them. And they use the songs against them. So nigga Boosie killed 9 people, went to trial for 5. Used a 16-year-old to kill 5 people, and this kid didn't make over $50,000. He paid $2,000 per hit. And people saying God on his side. You're a damn lie when he got a 15-year-old doing life in prison. And by the way, I helped work on that law to try to get this kid out. It's called JLWOP, juvenile life without parole. I went to Washington, D.C. over 4 or 5 times. We got it abolished, but you know what? They didn't make it retroactive for the boy Boosie used. So that's why this is personal to me, nigga. I ain't got to explain that to y'all. Why he picking on Boosie? Because I fight to get Marlo Mike out, nigga. He'll die in there as a baby. Nigga was 15 years old with 9 bodies. He went to go tell because he couldn't sleep at night. Boosie sleep good at night because he didn't pull the trigger. That baby can't sleep, nigga. Why you throwing your pool party? That baby had 9 bodies, nigga, at 15 years old. And he committed them all. He had to get it out of his heart, my nigga. That's why he went to the police and told. Can't sleep at night, nigga. You done killed 9 people and you can't tell nobody about it? And you a baby? He was a baby. And y'all got more mercy for Boosie. And this nigga still rap about what I'm being on death row. And he cried. He was in protective custody. Ask Eric Brown, who was in Angola with him. And look, he's solid. Bit Boosie a hoe. That's why I want to get him in the boxing ring and punch on his diabetic jaw. Bitch ass nigga. He even said in the song, he the top 5. He done misled more juveniles in America than Tupac. Boosie should be sentenced to the higher end of the maximum sentencing guideline. You know why? Because he talked that street shit. Let's see if he can stand that street shit. Because his background take him to that USP he was talking about. They gonna go back when he ran away from home at 12 years old? See, I done been in federal court when they say, oh, you ran away at home at 12. At 13, I don't know what that's about. You pulled a gun out on somebody when you were 14. Oh, it was a BB gun, but that's still serious. I watched a federal judge walk a nigga from decisions he made when he was 12 to 24 and took him to 30 years, nigga. Let's see if Boosie can stand up under that, nigga. Let's see if Boosie can stand up under that. Nigga, take him to the high sentencing end of the guideline and see if this bitch don't fold. He ain't been tested. That nigga just talking. That nigga been tested. How can you give a man life, 2 life sentences, and he still go down there and make right choices? Most niggas go down there doing wrong with 2 lifers. They give up, nigga. How you still have hope? Let's see if Boosie that strong. That nigga strong. Niggas just be talking, nigga.
Changing,
they don't make rap songs about niggas like him. They don't make rap because niggas like him don't rap. They don't get a chance to rap, nigga.
So maybe the culture is changing now. Maybe they're celebrating the people that's selling now, right?
I think I made telling cool. Because telling always been cool.
I think so.
If you can fight, telling really cool. Shit, if you can fight, telling cool. Don't be a nigga that can break a nigga jaw. Or have a reputation like Woody, known for shooting that pistol, and you act like you might still go back to shoot that pistol. Nigga, you can tell every time you go. Shout out to Gator. Nigga done been 3-4 times. Nigga come back still. Yeah, nigga, yeah, shout out to that nigga Gator from the north side.
What about Steven Jackson, right? He's recently brought you up and he's been speaking on you. I don't know why he's been speaking on you.
Steven's a wannabe, man.
Yeah, you know what?
He's a wannabe trying to be.
Oh, wannabe.
See, you got in the black community, you got men and you got males. You got males that's adult that don't know how to be men. You got men and males. Then you got OG niggas. Then you got street niggas. Then you got juvenile delinquents. Then you got the YNs. You got square niggas. But then there's a group of niggas that I like to refer to as has-been niggas. Michael Jordan is a has-been nigga. Tiger Woods, has-been. You know, once was great, has-been. He retired, you put his jersey up. Then you got a used-to-be nigga. The used-to-be nigga is the nigga I don't like. He used to be something, and he's still trying to remind you of what he used to be, but he ain't that today. Used to be ass nigga. Talk about when he used to have money. When we used to, nigga, but you can't do it today, nigga. So shut up. Then you got a wannabe nigga. That's what Steven Jackson was. See, Steven Jackson is what I was when I was a little boy. A wannabe nigga. I grew up in the suburbs. Nigga, in the 3rd grade, I had my own room, my own phone line, and I had a bunk bed, and I had a Nerf tennis ball with the, you know, you can shoot the basketball in your room, and I had an Atari, nigga, to myself. Nigga, I was considered rich back then. So nigga, I don't know what it's like to grow up in the project, but I watched it on TV when I went over my cousin in them house in the ghetto on the weekend. I got to stay Friday, Saturday, come home late Sunday. I get to see all kind of shit kids in my community don't get to see because they parents is unsupervising them. So I take these negative elements back to my suburban neighborhood and I play with kids who hadn't saw this, and now I'm trying to hunch and fuck because I done seen my big cousin getting his dick sucked. So now I'm trying to see, do they suck dick over here? So they don't suck dick over here, but I'm introducing it. So nigga, that's how kids learn shit. I'm hearing music. Hey, we want some. So I'm learning this here, and niggas stealing the tape and bringing it over here, and we listening to it after school. You see what I'm saying? So this is why white people didn't want their kids going to school with black kids. Hell no, don't let them niggas come across the railroad track. So I understand. So it's a reason why your parents don't want you playing with certain kind of kid, because this kid is being exposed to some shit. I wasn't being exposed over here until I went to my aunties and my cousins in them houses. And I bring that shit over here because children are not supposed to see it, hear it, nor speak it. So nigga, I was a wannabe. So by the time the culture and by the time black entertainment and black culture started propagating this shit, homie, you gotta think. Nigga, I'm 8, 9 years old. Our mothers are blue collar workers. Our daddies are blue collar workers. Our uncles are hustlers. And we all at home waiting for them to come off work with all our necessities and needs met. And we got MTV. We got a VCR. So you gotta remember, homie, when I'm born into the world, nigga, Superfly in the Mac is like Dr. King and Malcolm X in the black entertainment world. These movies are propagated and projected. So to hear a nigga say, shut up, bitch, and she'll get slapped like a woman gets slapped in the movie, that ain't unusual.
Right.
Bitch, you better shut up. So nigga in school, guess what we doing? Shut up. We remember that shit in elementary. I already backhanding the bitch in the mouth. So we learned this in elementary. Nigga, we watching, you know, nigga, I watched the Mac, the movie, nigga, probably 50 times, nigga, before I learned my math tables. I can recite that shit. Nigga, and when Goldie said, nigga, I'm gonna have motherfuckers talking about me like they talking about Jesus, nigga, that was my line. And if I ain't got motherfuckers talking about me today like they talk about Jesus, nigga, and I said, damn, I'm a little bitty boy. Nigga, I said, I'm a little bitty boy. So now, nigga, so then your mother is trying to counter this. She's not bringing these kind of men through your house. So I'm not seeing these kind of men within my household. When I step out on the porch, my neighbor is a Mexican who got a mom and daddy that's married. And that's my best friend, Brian Allenese. So I can stay over Brian Allenese's house. So I don't know racism. The next door to me is a DEA agent. They're telling me every time I try to sneak out the window. So, nigga, I'm surrounded by morals and positive values. Only time I'm seeing this bullshit is on television and when we go to Aunt B them house, or when I go with my grandmama, because my grandmama on drugs. Homie, I didn't know what crack looked like until the DARE program came. And they bring the little vials and showed her what crack. I didn't know. And then, nigga, I saw that my grandmama was on crack. I didn't know what that shit looked like. I was shielded as a child, as most child should be. The culture is one that took the veil off and exposed our children to the criminal elements of society. The white man didn't. You got to think, this nigga made it to the NBA. What street nigga, gangster nigga, talk how he talk, made it to the NBA and fulfilled the NBA contract and retired after the NBA and don't have no prison time. So he was a wannabe that didn't get to be that's trying to be. He's the wannabe that didn't get to be that's trying to be. Nigga, so just think, I never got to be. So, nigga, so by the time I get to 5th, 6th grade, I just been watching it. So by the time it was 5th going into the 6th grade, Colors came out.
Yeah.
Now it was 6 going into the 7th, Colors came out. Nigga, the Colors, niggas started putting bandanas in his pocket. Niggas had first saw the Uzi machine. At first, they watching Rambo wanted to be a military soldier shooting the gun. They gave me Rambo at first. I had all the army men. You sit them all around the room and they didn't move. They were just still. And they lay that, you know what I'm talking about? All that shit. So, nigga, I wanted to be a soldier at first because my granddad was in the military, my other granddad. So I wanted to be a soldier boy, police officer. Till my uncle said, nigga, you better not be no motherfucking pig, nigga. What's a pig? A punk ass cop. And boom, hit me in the chest. Nigga, I ain't police. Nigga, hurt my heart. Nigga, I ain't want to be no fireman, but I want to be a police because I had all the police toys my mama bought me. So, nigga, the culture is shaping an innocent kid's mind because children mimic what they see and repeat what they hear.
Yeah.
So, by the time I get to 6th grade, now I'm adolescent. Here come Colors. But before then, nigga, you had Penitentiary 1, Penitentiary 2, Penitentiary 3. They had a little bitty nigga named Too Sweet that beat up all the big ugly niggas that was raping. They had a nigga named Eugene who was getting raped in prison, who had to sit down and pee like a woman. So I'm depicting this as a kid, homie. So nigga in the 6th grade, because I got my Uncle Curtis, my mama's sister started getting on drugs, her youngest sister. So my mama would let my Aunt B come stay with her. While my mama at work, she letting her street boyfriend come over. Nigga, he telling me all the prison stories, making it sound cool. Then they taking me to the store while they go steal cigarettes, carton of cigarettes. Come back home, lock me out the room, fuck, let me back in, smoke cigarettes, play cards. And yeah, nigga, so now they teach me how to steal. I get to hear them and yeah, give me this pussy, bitch. And hear the head boy, so nigga, I get to turn into a little freak. I'm learning some shit while my mama, but she don't know that. Boy, don't tell your mama I had a young curse over her. So nigga, they already teaching me to be deceptive because that's your family that's doing this. Yeah, nigga, so by the time I get to nigga, but think about this. So I fall in the washing machine at 5 years old. I break everything from my waist down. So I had to learn how to walk from 5 to 7. As soon as I learned how to walk, I put my eye out playing with a homemade slingshot. So from 8 to 12, nigga, I had 9 eye surgeries. So I had from 8 to 12, I had 9 eye surgeries before I had my eye removed. So the whole 6th grade year, I just had a patch on my eye. So I really didn't get my eye to 7th grade. So nigga, I got an insecurity. So 7th grade, I ain't no bad kid. I just got my new eye. I finally get to be a kid. Nigga, 8th grade, I catch a murder case. So these niggas want you to think I'm a street kid. And nigga, I've been in the hospital. I just got my new eye. I don't know nothing about the streets. Nigga, I've been watching television. I'm a wannabe. Trying to be. But I'm a kid, nigga. Yeah. So these niggas don't put the street codes on me as a baby. That's why I want to shame these niggas, homie. So at 14, nigga, I'm catch a murder case, nigga. All I know is to be honest, my nigga. I don't know the lie. I wasn't raised like y'all. Who did this, mama? This what we did. Nigga, I wasn't raised to go against the police. We used to run and hug the police, nigga, during there. I wasn't raised with criminal values and morals, my nigga. I learned that from as I got older listening to music. But I wasn't taught it. So I can't stand on it. See what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not the foundation of who I am and how I was raised. How you was raised and where you was raised is your foundation. You just add to it as you build the structure throughout life. But nigga, my foundation was built good and sturdy. Yeah. Yeah, so I went back to my foundation because I didn't know what I was doing in the streets, nigga. I went back to my foundation. Praying, God, yeah. So I grew up in a boys' home, nigga, really studying the culture from the outside. While y'all was on the inside listening and dancing, I was on the outside seeing it how nigga, throughout the years, we all transform and shape to the culture. We wouldn't have never knew nothing about Moet Chandon and Master P would have never told us. Yeah, we would have never knew nothing about Versace, Giovanni Versace. Pac wouldn't have been rapping about it in the Dob hats. Nigga, we wouldn't know about threesomes if these niggas didn't put it in song. We wouldn't know about Percocets. We wouldn't know about nothing if these niggas didn't speak it through a microphone to us. We see it in our daily lives, but we can't highlight it because we're in survival mode. We're in pain. We're in struggle. But when we're having fun and entertaining ourselves, the music help us highlight all the negative attributes of our culture to grab a hold to.
Yeah.
The music highlights it for us. The white boy don't. And they saying, well, it's the music labels that's putting it out. It's the niggas that's writing it out their hearts.
Yeah.
What comes out of a man's mouth is in his heart. Who write these lyrics, nigga? When these niggas first get their first hit song, who wrote it? The record label didn't write it. So who's coming up with these words? Who's putting these phrases together? You, nigga, based on what's in your heart.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nigga, so I came to really attack the culture because it's imagery. It's propaganda that's using imagery, gangster imagery, nigga, to control a specific group of people in America. And we're targeted by it. So, yeah, that's why these niggas hate me, nigga. I attack their gods. He's still trying to play gangster. You know, he claimed Bloods. Who put him down with the Bloods?
Oh, Steven Jackson?
Yeah, they claim Bloods. Him and Anton, what's that, Marquise Daniels. All them niggas, man, look up their YouTube rap video. Them niggas throwing up blood. Yeah, man, came Blood. So,
He's a former NBA player.
Man, when did he get put down? Who quartered him in? When did he go do a drive-by and kill somebody? When did he put in some work? So he mad at me because I said fuck George Floyd. But I said fuck George Floyd the day after he died. I didn't wait years later. I said fuck him after he died. When I saw George Floyd laying down on the ground and he wasn't squirming, nigga, get off me, putting up no effort to fight to get a white boy off him, I ain't clapping for no punk like him. That's a sissy to me. That's a nigga, you laying there. You let that man kill you. You didn't put up no fight. But if it was somebody black, because if you look at your criminal record, George kicked in a woman's door in the middle of the night, a pregnant woman's door, put a gun to her belly and say, where the money at? So he couldn't do that to the white man when the white man was on it? Make the white man kill you, nigga. Just don't lay there. So, nigga, I got a will to live, and I'm going to fight to live. So, when I seen that, I ain't had no compassion for him. Yeah. So, then when I saw the whole video, I didn't like him after that. Bitch ass nigga should have went to jail. Nigga, he's sitting in the car, the man begging him to go to jail. And I'm saying, when did nigga stop wanting to go to jail? I thought the objective was not to talk to the police. White boy, take me to jail. I get to jail, call my woman, call whoever, or I lay it down. But I don't hold court in the street with the law. I already know I'm going to jail. But he trying to swallow the dope, big bad nigga. So this Jackson boy mad because I said F his brother. He played like he came looking for me. But nigga, ain't nobody in Texas came looking for me but that one nigga. And he found me. And it's easy to find me.
Why would he come looking for you?
He said he wanted to see me about the George Floyd sentiment. But he did not in Texas, and everybody know I carry a gun. The nigga who hit me in the barbershop, I got charged with 2 aggravated assault for chasing him with my gun. He didn't just hit me and walk to the car. You know what I mean? I went and got my gun. Nigga, and the police charged me for catching me on camera, running through that bitch, looking, where you at, motherfucker? Everybody in the bathroom. Yeah, I done scared the people in the building looking for that nigga. That's the part they don't tell. So yeah, now, so now, nigga, he claimed he looking for me. Nigga, you ain't looking for me with Texas, and this is stand your ground state, and you 7 feet tall, and I'm weighing 122 at the time. So, he say he looking for me, but he wasn't. My comedy show posted every week.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can buy a ticket at the front row. Nigga jumped on stage with Dave Chappelle. Try it. So he was mad about that, homie. But what he really mad about is me and him got mutual friends. Guy by the name of Damon Wills. They freaked together. Damon Wills was married. Me and Damon Wills was working with Hype together. Hype Youth Outreach. He was a part of my organization. I was giving him an extension of my youth organization where I used to go to Port Arthur and work with the kids in the school at the high school Steven Jackson went to. Well, rather than Steven Jackson helping him fund him, I think at the time he was wanting to break away from Hype and create a program that was called I Found Me because he spent 22 years in prison for a murder he committed.
The guy that you're
Damon
talking
Wills,
about right now?
Our mutual friend Damon Wills.
Okay.
So Damon
y'all
Wills,
got a mutual friend.
We got a mutual. They best buddies. So that's why he called Dewberry. He could have found me. Nigga, Dewberry didn't call me and said that nigga looking for me because I would have made it possible to catch a free killer NBA player, nigga, in self-defense. In Texas, he came from another city, another state to confront me about what I said with every intent to harm me. Man, I would love to kill a black man with those intentions. I would love to make a nigga mama cry with those intentions. You gonna hurt me about what I done said, and you done said some things in life that hurt people. You done said something wrong to your woman, a neighbor, but you gonna hurt me for what I said? I'll kill you, nigga. So bring your bitch ass. So he talking like that, nigga. I keep weapons for black folks like him. So he done made all these threats, homie. But nigga, so Damon Wilkes is out after doing 22 years working with me. We're going to, this is documented. We're going to youth organization. We're going to youth prisons. We're going to in Port Arthur. So rather than Steven Jackson helping him fund this, he taking him away from his family. They fucking hoes, having threesome, recording it, and the man wife find it. So while he out,
the guy that just got out of prison.
Yeah, the guy that just got out of prison. So while Damon Wilkes running with Steven Jackson as a crew, hanging with the rappers rather than working with the kids that we had going on, I'm on a thing saying fuck the gangs, fuck Nipsey Hussle. So they say, oh man, nut tripping, cuz. So now I'm tripping. Cause we all in the same little clique, right?
Yeah.
So it's another nigga in the clique, fucking Damon Wilkes' wife, while he out partying. So he the one letting them know, man, look what Steven Jackson doing with your husband. So everybody nigga mad at me. They don't just want to tell the truth, man. So I'm saying, nigga, I ain't known for none of what y'all doing, nigga. I've been working with kids. I ain't known for fucking on these kids' mamas. Man, I ain't doing, so nigga, I hadn't even came to the internet then yet, homie. I hadn't even came to the, so I'm saying if this nigga really your homeboy, nigga, tell him, open some doors for we really working with kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why these niggas, homie, yeah, they won't tell the whole story to him.
He got to grow up, man.
So that's why he's still talking.
Up, bro.
Nigga, yeah, nigga.
Yeah. Ain't he in his 50s?
He older than me, I think. Nah, he might a few years younger than me. Man, nigga don't want, homie, don't none of these niggas want no problem, homie. That's why ain't nobody caught me yet. These niggas don't want to catch me. How I could have been caught?
I guess, I don't know, man. I would think that
nigga
to make that type of money.
It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to go to jail for beating me up. It's a $500 bond. It's a $500 bond.
That's true.
It's a misdemeanor. But what they know is he got something he gonna use. Not on that, I'm going to jail because he gonna call the police. Once I realize that the most self-defense tool you can use on a black man, I'm gonna call the police, nigga. Watch how fast he go when you try to act like you go down 911. Because if he do anything after that, the white man have put a law in place that's called interfering with a 911 call. If you say, bitch, I don't give a damn about you calling 911, and she on the phone with 911 and 911 her, that's interfering because you're trying to intimidate her. Yeah. That's a felony offense, nigga. Just get 911 on the call and let him talk bad in the background. Just call 911 and let him talk bad in the background. He'll get all kind of felonies. Stupid ass nigga. The only way to beat the white man is with his law. That's why he make laws every year that you can't keep up with. The only way to beat the white man in America is with his law. Don't you know a slave mailed himself in the mail and got out of slavery by mailing with the law? So, man, nigga, you dumb ass nigga can't come on here and argue with me and be talking about hurting me, you looking for me, and you publicly saying this. The only reason I got charged with those 2 aggravated assaults because I once went against our police department when an officer got killed. That's what brought me and Tegan together. My best friend, one of my best friend's sons by the name of Dacian Steptoe, killed a high-ranking Fort Worth police officer. Once I spoke about that on Cam Newton's podcast, that's when they put those charges on me. As soon as I came back from that podcast, that's because I pulled the scab off. But because they unjustly and wrongfully had killed that kid. They didn't bring him to trial. They executed him on the spot because nigga Garrett Hull was a bad motherfucker in the police department. Yeah. They executed that. So nigga, when I brought that up, homie, that nigga, when I got back, nigga, they had charges, felony charges on me. So they called that kicking the ball down the road. They knew I was gonna beat it. But nigga, they knew, man, nigga, I was attacked. And this guy was a killer. This was our Woody. This was our thug. Yeah. Everybody scared of this nigga, homie. I ain't scared of evil, nigga. Because I know what these niggas scared of. Me and the law. And guess who the law? Me, nigga. I work, nigga. I helped the FBI create a new COINTELPRO just like they used nigga to kill Fred Hampton. I'm the nigga they can get to kill Fred Hampton again. Nigga better leave me alone. Nigga make me mad. I go work with the police against them, nigga. And I really love the police. I really love law enforcement because I think them the baddest motherfuckers walking on earth. Law enforcement. I see how everybody get right when they come around. I wish I could have been one. So now, nigga, I just join them in spirit.
What do you think about DC and the police?
I think we need to go to Chicago next, Trump. I think Chicago next. Go put them boots on the ground, kick them niggas' ass. Cause listen, never in the history of America until they had niggas fresh out of slavery. Until niggas was trying to build Black Wall Street, they had never went a whole week and niggas didn't kill nobody. When we had a struggle, we didn't have black on black crime. Nigga had to be a roof and try to stop the toilet from leaking. These niggas got somewhere free to stay. So they got time to kill one another. We need fuck the National Guard. Send them motherfuckers that caught Bin Laden. Get them niggas ass out of retirement and send them to they caught in Chirac, don't they?
Yeah.
Don't they caught in Chirac?
Sure.
Then let Trump send the federal military on there and kick them niggas in their ass. That's the only thing gonna get these niggas right. They went a whole week with 0 murders. Thank you, Donald Trump. That's unheard of in America. Somebody dies every 3 minutes in America. Thanks to Donald Trump, and 0 bodies was counted.
Recently one person died, and immediately Trump said they need to bring the death penalty.
Man, listen, Trump, fuck the death penalty. Send them where you just sent that Mexican over there in El Salvador, where they ass like this. They bald head down. Send their ass over there. Listen, they got too many privileges in prison. It's too easy for these niggas. They get to sit around and play domino. Domino, motherfucker. Next thing you know, they arguing over football. Well, meet me up under the TV. They fight. Man, they need chain gang, 18-hour slave. Prison system in America is too easy for our motherfucking tax dollar. It is not inhumane. See how these niggas ass get right? Do you see how these niggas? Now, they didn't take that for him, but for most niggas, it take what he got to come home and do right.
Yeah.
See, the whole objective of the criminal justice system is to lock you up during what they call your prime crime years. Mm-hmm. And this is real. This is what they teach you in law.
I've never even heard of this.
To lock you up, what they call during your prime crime years. It used to be 12 to 18. Mm-hmm. Put you in a boy facility, you come home at 18, go to the military, don't have no more problems out of them. Become a police officer. We came along, our prime crime year went from 12 to 40. That's me and your group. Yeah. You know why? Because we started listening to this bullshit too early. Crime and the criminal elements of society start being propagated, promoted, glorified, and idolized and rewarded in our culture. It wasn't shamed. So we started listening to it at an early age. So all the psychologists, criminologists, psychiatrists start talking to these kids. Yeah. Well, what's the influence in this? They start saying, man, the goddamn music. Start having meetings in Congress. Hey, we need to change this shit. We need to start sending kids to prison at 12 years old. Why? Look at these reports. This is deeper than statistics. Look at these reports. So, nigga, you talking about from 12 to 40. They get me at 14. I started meeting hundreds of children who had murder cases at 12. My partner killed his next door neighbor style 93 times.
That's crazy.
My partner at 12 years old killed his next door neighbor 93 times. So I fell in a group of children in America who became the first children of this era who began to commit crimes such as murder and capital murder. Outside of California, Chicago, New York, Philly, Baltimore, D.C. So them niggas were killing in the 70s because of poverty. Yeah. In the South, we didn't have really extreme poverty. We had more of a community base. They didn't have a community base up there. So outside of those major cities, they probably had a few kids that were catching violent cases. But because of our culture, in the crack epidemic, homie, by 87, 88, America was starting to see kids committing violent crimes that the adults was committing, and they had never saw that before. So that's what made Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton say, hey, man, we done had some that's where the term super predator. Yeah. They assessed us wrong. It was kids with trauma who were coming out of communities and situations and environments mimicking the environment, just like any animal. So, who lacked brain development. So those two components was taken away when they was looking at this shit because it had scared America. So, nigga, we was the first one doing that, homie. So, nigga, when I got in there, I had met kids who had killed their mothers and their fathers. This was in 1991. September 18, 1991, we committed a murder. October the 5th, I was in a maximum juvenile facility. My first neighbor was a kid out of Conroe, Texas, who killed his mother and his father. So nigga, I had never met that before. So nigga, they looking at the reports, nigga, and nigga, when everything goes back, nigga, we're being programmed to be criminals by way of our culture.
Why do you think that Brandon Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass, all of these people, these mayors are trying to turn down the help from the federal government to actually stop the crime in the communities?
Because crime, black people's struggle and pain have always been a monetized game for other people. If you stop the problem in the black community, then what happens to all those 501c3s that get all this money? From Goodwill to DAV, the Boys and Girl Club, the black churches, all these motherfucking 501c3s that get all this money to help funnel, shake, control. What happened, nigga? This is how you control, nigga. You need these problems to control. And what do? You monetize the control. It's called control chaos.
You know what? One of the things that he does speak on a lot, and he just got off of MSNBC, Brandon Johnson, the mayor of Chicago, is he keep talking about these forming more community groups, asking for $800 million more dollars.
Everybody who wants to help the black community is somewhere asking for somebody to get him some money. Man, say, listen. I learned this, homie. I started with all these people. They would bring me to Washington, D.C. I started out with the campaign fair sentencing for youth. This was like being drafted to the NFL for me. Nigga, I'm in Texas. I'm one of the biggest speakers in Texas. I'm in state Congress legislation. I'm partnering with one of the biggest lobbyists organization in the state of Texas, which was the Texas Criminal Justice Coalition at the time. Nigga, they bringing me to D.C. I'm helping impact laws and legislation. I'm fighting to raise the age of juvenile jurisdiction from 17 to 18. So, nigga, I finally catch Washington, D.C. Nigga, they call me. Nigga, they draft me, bring me into the organization. But I'm too vocal, and I don't want to polish. And they know I can polish. If they can polish me, nigga, I'm a poster child for the nation. Nigga, I did a national webinar with the White House, with the Office of Juvenile Justice Department. It was me, Glenn Mitchell, Xavier Macbeth. I can't think of the other guy's name. So we did a national webinar, homie, with almost every judge, DA. I've had a big impact on the criminal justice system in America. But niggas don't know that. So let me just say this. So I learned a lot. So I would go to DC. I had my own 501c3. I had youth programs. I had curriculum that I had created. Nigga, I had an organization of over, at the time it was 43 men who had all committed murder when they was children, had served 18, 19, 20, up to 28 years from crimes they committed when they was children. So we was going to DC to get juvenile life without parole abolished. So we got like 2,000 guys in America. 800 was in Angola. One of those guys who eventually ended up being released from us working on this law, me and him are friends today, a guy by the name of Edgar Brown. They call him E Solid. So homie, I'm on Facebook trying to spread this law, nigga. But I'm dressed up. I'm not cussing. I ain't smoking weed. So I'm learning a lot as well. So what I realize is nonprofits were created during the civil rights movement. And how I learned this is the Annie Casey Foundation is the 501c4 in Washington, D.C. that really controls all this $1 billion grant funding going out through America. So most people, man, if you got a backing by the Annie Casey Foundation, you get money forever. So I actually met the executive director of the Annie Casey Foundation like around 2012, a guy by the name of Bart LeBeau. So I stayed at Bart's house for like 2 days, just traveling the country, doing speaking engagements, and doing all kind of trainings. Homie, they was grooming me to be a bad motherfucker. So Bart had gave me this book that's called The Revolution Will Not Be Funded, and it's written by the Women's Jewish Council. So the Jews wrote this book, and it breaks down the 501c3, which is the nonprofit industrial complex. In the prison and industrial complex, how is the nonprofit industrial complex? So nigga, nonprofit does nobody any good except the people that's running it. It's a scam it's a scam act like it's solving a problem.
So the real play is to continue to get funding, and that's one of the reasons why they don't really want crime to stop, because they can then use that to make sure
Not only
that
man, you hitting it on the head. So let me just break it down for you. So this book breaks it down why they was created, the when, the how, and nonprofits was created to hinder and control social movements. Hinder and control social movements. That's why your Democratic Party is always saying, hey, we need more funding for this to hinder and control this movement over here. Say, hey, we want to make these people independent and strong. To hinder and control social movements.
Yeah.
To funnel money for the rich. That's why the first thing they say to do, get your LLC to nonprofit. You'll send this money over here. Who you'll put on the board? Your friends and your buddies who you know in the community got a little power. They're going to be able to get you the funding. So you're going to have a working board members. That's why they say don't put your family members. You're going to get prominent people who know other prominent people. That's your working board. Hey, I'm a board of directors that sits on hype about hype. He's great kids. So they're going to get the money. So they all go funnel money down here, which actually comes back over here. So this book highlights the fact that 95% of nonprofits spend almost 95 to 99% of their fundings, donations and grants, on keeping the lights on, furniture, the cars, the trips. They go hire their mama to be the CEO. They go hire their other girlfriend to put people in family in these positions and pay them a salary and find a way to re-itemize the money.
Yeah.
And only 5% actually goes to the work that they do. That's why your CEOs of Goodwill have these large salaries. That's why these people sit on these boards of American Airlines forever. That's why the church got in bed with the state, because church and state are separate.
Yeah.
When our state gave our church a 501c3, a tax exempt status, now they in the bed together. A church don't need a tax exempt status. So that's why you see a lot of black people who get nonprofits end up in prison, because they don't know this. They don't know, nigga, you have to account and itemize if you have to be accounted for, but they go get a Cadillac. They start going out to eat. They don't know to write this up as this. I learned hanging with the white people, if you write it up as this, you can beat the radar. So this wasn't created to really help you. That's why the people who got it, that's really getting the money, they're not visible, really helping. And the people that's really helping don't get the money because they'll solve the problems. So if you want to solve the problems, the Jews taught me, and I love this Jewish woman. She said, please don't ever mention my name, Charleston. I gave you this for you to go teach your people. And I've been keeping her name secret. But nigga, you have to learn how to be self-sustainable, Charleston. Nobody's going to help you fix your problems. Your people have to be self-sustainable. You have to sell T-shirts, hats, barbecue, but don't beg. And all nonprofits leave you to do it. You have to, if your own constituents don't help you, which are your people, what makes you think this corporation going to keep helping you? It becomes welfare.
Yeah.
Your own people won't help you. Why you think we're going to give to y'all? So if you ain't showing us how to create our tax and help us funnel this money, fuck you. And they ain't finna give you no money. Mm-hmm. And that's why the real people getting help. I ain't getting no money. You have to figure out how to self-sustain.
So it's really a money play. I still don't know exactly where all of the migrant
Every
money
time
went.
there's a tragedy and there's a disaster, so many people make money, whether it's the roofers from scamming, from the hurricane.
Yeah.
It's so every disaster and tragedy, there's money to be made. Yep. You know why? Because this is not a country that fixes its social problem. We're not a socialist country. This is a capitalist country. Everything is about money. If he die, did you get the video so we can make some money off of it?
Yeah.
Niggas ain't about fixing. Niggas about money. And once Americans realize that, nigga, you're a consumer. You ain't a citizen. Get with capitalism and you fix all your problems. Your money will fix your issues.
Yeah.
Because homie, that's why you hear other politicians saying, hey, they're just wasting money on pork projects. Homie, they got funding to see how grasshopper shit.
They do.
They got funding. They got funding.
Some of that junk was crazy.
They got $200 million, $5 million go to see if grasshoppers fuck during the daytime. Homie, it's called pork. They call wasteful spending. Yeah. But because we're not educated and we don't control our government, we think our government control us, but we the people, homie, if most of us went to Washington, D.C. and butt our nose in their business every election, they'll act right. But nigga, we waiting till they show up on TV and say, vote for me. Yeah. If nigga, we show up like he's saying they going to go, homie, you got to go meddle them people. And that's how we got their attention with the juvenile life. We was going up there every year, meddling them, going into offices, and bringing a nigga with gold teeth, talking articulate, getting their attention. Talking about he killed the white man, but he's working with children now. Homie, my story used to captivate those politicians. Because it's a real story of redemption. Nigga, I ain't hurt nobody since I've been grown. Nigga, I ain't been no criminal. I just been trying to figure life out without hurting nobody in the process.
Yeah. We got it's funny, we just had a primary election and it was less than 16% voter turnout rate.
Homie, I used to be I used to be an election judge. I used to work the election, then I started working as an election judge for the Tarrant County GOP Republican Party. I be the last nigga turn the votes in. I be on the white side. I get to work all day. I see the black people over there, homie, they hardly get no votes. But they, homie, so I went to our Republican politicians and say, y'all think we can put a poll in place down at the Classy Lady? Then you know what the Classy Lady is.
Yeah, I know what the Classy Lady is.
Nigga, they agreed to it because they know we could have got some Republican votes down there. Now they're closing down places where just the low voters turn out. They're saying, well, they're trying to put barriers. You give them the way. You give them the barriers to put by the low voter turnout. Why should we keep spending money as a county, wasting money to keep this open and nobody's showing up? This is so homie, out of 6 voting places in my black area, nigga, 3 of them had 0 people to show up.
That's crazy, bro.
Homie, so nigga, I'm saying this to the community. Homie, I'm saying, homie, if I get 10 people to come down here with me on Tuesday, we can get a swimming pool built. Nigga, I can't get 3 people. But nigga, I can get 10,000 people to watch me online and cuss somebody out in church at a political meeting. So homie, nah, nigga, so somebody gotta hit a reset button for us. Either we gotta hit it, but nigga, we got to go back. We can't go forward. Cause going forward, we go backwards anyway. Cause we're not equipped to move forward with the rest of the world. We need to be like the motherfucking Indians. They need to give us a reservation till we get our shit together. Now we need a reservation. They ain't put us on a reservation. We can't move forward with the rest of the world, my nigga. Hell no.
That's what we want anyway, though, right? Because remember,
until a hurricane come, then they gonna be running downtown for that stimulus shit.
You know what? I was looking at that whole situation about the white people in Arkansas, and they was moving out to the Ozarks. And so basically what happened
all of them, yeah, they just making it all white town.
Yeah, they was making it all white town.
Oh, I wish I could move in with that. I wish I could bleach it. I wish I could take a pill to be white to go live there. Man, I want to experience that as a white man. God damn shit.
What do you think that'll be like?
Heaven. I think they gonna end up building streets that's made of gold. I think some kind of way they gonna find a way to put milk and honey in that little river they gonna be having. Man, I'm gonna be keeping my own, y'all. Man, just please make an exception for one nigga, please. And I ain't gonna be trying to fuck y'all wives and y'all daughter. I'm bringing my own partner so we don't fall out by nothing.
Why do you think that black people were so mad that they want to create their own towns?
Man, you know black people know they can't make it without white people. They feel left out. If the white man ever try to leave us, nigga go be mad. Cause it's a clear example. They trying to leave us. They trying to go build their own community. And these niggas mad. Don't nothing satisfy us, my nigga. Nothing. Homie, nigga, this ain't it, man. Man, to each with their own kind at this point.
Yeah.
And nigga, your kind ain't color. Your kind is mindset. That just so happen to be a group of all people got the same skin color with the same mindset. Mm-hmm. But nigga, Umar talking to Pan-African talk.
Yeah.
No snow bunny. So it's no difference. They saying no chocolate. Yeah, they don't want no chocolate milk. They don't want no chocolate milk. Yeah, this is all cow milk.
You think they're gonna be successful over there?
They're gonna be very successful. Nigga, they gonna be very now. They go hire some Mexicans and do some work, but they gonna just do it all by themselves. You know they gonna slide some Indians in there too, and some Spanish. Yeah, nigga, white men, they know what to do. They know how to rebuild and build a country. They know how to start from the dirt and the ground up. We the ones don't know how to do it.
You mentioned Umar Johnson, and I don't know what's going on with his school, but I know that
you know what's going on with his school. It ain't been built. ain't nobody seen the classroom. Just seen the flag hanging out, flying in front of that.
He been talking about it for 15 years, 16 years or something like that.
Yeah. He been lying. And nigga, results is everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, results is everything. I ain't never seen a nigga build nothing begging, other than Joel Osteen. But his daddy passed him to church.
Yeah, that is true.
His daddy passed. I ain't never seen a nigga build nothing begging.
He now you know what his latest thing is. He's offering $500 dates to women. He said that if you give them 500, if women make a $500 donation to the school, he'll take them out to the restaurant of their choice. That's the latest pitch.
Man, they probably arresting him. That's he's secretly trying. That's sex. He's trying to be a sex worker on the cool. Man, that nigga trying to redress a sex worker. Who paying $500 for a nigga? Man, he trying to redress sex workers. Get that sex worker. Nigga paying $500 for them to come to have dinner with him, and they got to drive and travel to him. They got to cross state lines to do it.
Yeah.
That's why the FBI on him right now. They'll seize all this shit. Yeah, he can't listen, man. What type of nigga? Listen. The black community think me and Dr. Umar is a hell of a nigga. No bullshit. Sometimes they want me and him to sit down so bad together because they think he a hell of a nigga and they think I'm a hell of a nigga.
Would you ever sit down with him?
For the right amount of money. Yeah, I can't because I won't embarrass him. But because I know he's nothing what he's professing to be. That's why he won't sit down with me. Homie, I can document. I can give you documentations. I can go get families. I can go niggas who done been in court. There's a guy by the name of Julius Williams. They call him Juju. Because of my party affiliation and because of my youth work in the community, this guy had came home from federal prison out of Stop 6. He got one of the meanest motherfucking federal probation. Had all them niggas that had crime. He get caught with an ounce of heroin, throwing it out the window on federal probation. He went and got a lawyer by the name of Lisa Pamplin. Lisa Pamplin know me. She stood up in court lying at the time. Bitch was lying. Cause I ain't know Juju. I knew of him, but I didn't know him. Bitch stood up in court and said, Your Honor, my client works with, because I know the Republican judge and prosecutor. My client works with Charleston White over in the Stop 6 community with hyped about hype. The prosecutor said, show us some evidence, Lisa. And, hey, they took 25 to life off the table. This nigga right now is on 10-year probation because his lawyer called me in court. Hey, say, Blue, man, listen, you know Juju? I said, yeah, I done heard of him. He said, he know you. Say, man, listen, man, you can get some money out this nigga, man. Say he. I said, man, I'm not letting go do that, man. Hell no. I said, no, what you said his name was? She said, Juju out of Stop 6. I said, no, man, I ain't gonna lie for that nigga, Lisa. Man, last year, that nigga came through and spent about, man, $2,000-$3,000 on some kids buying the motherfucking Michael Jordan too. Hell yeah. She said, you got the mamas and the kids. So I went and got the kids and the mama. They took that 25 to life. Homie, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. Yeah. So I'm saying, I got all this documented. If you sit me down with that nigga, I can go get some sign-in sheets where them kids was signing in for my summer program when we were feeding them. He ain't got no sign-in sheet. One thing we know about a doctor, you got to have some sign-in sheet. Every goddamn doctor, dentist office got a sign-in sheet because that's how you get your funding in your side. This is documentation. So he ain't got none of that. Where a classmate says, hey, man, we used to go to school with Dr. Umar John. Nigga ain't got none of that. This nigga just show up talking children's psychology talk with no results. With no results, homie. So I'm saying he can't, nigga, don't too many niggas want to sit down with me and really have a serious conversation about why I say this, why I do this, and I take you back to how I got here and why I'm doing all this. Y'all made me change, nigga. I started out doing this shit every way which right possible, nigga. With tears in my eyes, with no money in my pocket, with a broken heart, nigga. Went celibate for 11 months, nigga, unintentionally, but just in purpose. It was just in purpose, though, homie. Because a woman wasn't, because I had just started a youth program and I had other men who was coming home from prison, and I'm trying to lead and guide these niggas that they don't, so homie, I'm trying to build a program that also fights recidivism. Because I'm giving these niggas something to do after prison. Yeah. And not only that, nigga, it's therapeutic. Because every time we go before kids, each one of us see a kid that was once us before. Man, that nigga remind me of you. Nigga, that nigga Dr. Umar don't want to sit with me. Homie, I embarrassed that nigga.
I ask him.
Nigga, they done offered us some money. Nigga, I know they done at least offered us $15 apiece.
I'll put it up.
They offered me and Umar $15,000 apiece. I said yeah, he said no. He needed now though. Count him, he needed now though. I bet that bitch into it now. And I'm going to be, and I don't mean to disrespect the guy. Because at one point in time, I had admiration for him. But I always kept my reserve because you done met Pops, homie. Yeah. The old man say, homie, the strongest man in the land is the man who wake up and don't have to ask nobody for a goddamn thing. Right. No job, a ride, sugar, nothing. A nigga that have to, or somebody who have to go ask somebody for a job is a man who don't know how to fish. Yeah. So, nigga, once you start understanding these parables, and nigga, now you got a man teaching you. So, nigga, if I need it, I ain't asking no man for nothing. If I ain't got it, I can't get it. But if I got a buddy I know I can go get it from, I ain't going to ask him for nothing I can't get no return on.
Right.
So I'm saying, nigga, if Dr. Umar got to come before the world, because if I go broke, nigga, I ain't got to come ask y'all for nothing. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I got some numbers in my phone to say, homie, listen, woo, woo, woo. And because of my character and who I am, nigga, I can get 5 and 10. And I ain't asking for much, nigga. But, nigga, I'm going to try not to ask.
Yeah.
Because I want to be strong. So now, nigga, for that nigga to have to publicly come before and he done talked all this queen talk, all this sister talk, you mean to tell me ain't none of them sisters? You might need to get you a white bitch, nigga. Nigga, I know some nigga ain't gonna white bitch ain't gonna, man, you gonna get you a white bitch. Shit, Susie chooses, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Raquisha ain't it?
Why do you think that, because I suspect, I don't know for a fact, but I suspect that the majority of the donations that he's gotten for his school over the years had to come from black women, right? Why do you think that black women are so easily finessed when it comes to pro-black talk, the community?
They're emotionally responsive and emotionally driven. And he panders to them. He panhandles to their emotions.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that is very true.
And so does the preacher. That's why the preacher don't ask for no money before he preach.
Yeah.
He wait till he done tapped into your emotions. And then he have to come with a scripture. Every time the preacher asks for a donation, he have to dress up. He have to dress his words up before he give it to you. Yeah. And nigga, he used the scripture towards your emotions. And nigga, a lot of time it's shame. Well, will God say, will a man rob God? And he'll find the scripture and show you where nigga they say, yeah, man, to rob man. It's nigga. So yeah, homie, it's easy. It's easy. That's why most people who create commercials and do advertising and market towards the woman because you appeal to her emotion.
Yeah.
And that's how you get them. And so a clever guy like him, yeah, that's why it's queen this, queen that, and he never rebukes them. He never chastens them. Everything they do is coddled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and everything black people do, he coddles. So he never holds us responsible for anything. That's because he has to come beg. Yeah. So the preacher really can't preach how he want to preach because he needs his congregation to keep this lifestyle.
Have you heard of let me shift gears for a minute because I'm gonna try to set that up and I'm gonna see what I can do.
Yeah, I love it. And I'll civilly have a discussion with him. I'll civilly talk to him.
Have you heard about that church shooting today or yesterday? So basically this is what happened. It was like a Catholic church / school. It was like a Catholic school, first week of school. And I'm not sure exactly where it happened at, but it's the first week of school. It's like all over the news now. And it was confirmed to be a trans person, right? The guy
was the third time I think one of them done that.
Yeah, it was the guy's name was he was born Robert. He changed his name to Robin, right? And then he basically killed 2 confirmed dead, and it's like 11 children, elementary school children that's in the hospital. And so basically what he did was he shot all of the kids from outside of the window. He 2x4'd the door closed, so it wasn't no escape route. And then he was shooting inside of the through the windows while they was attending mass to celebrate the first week of school in the Catholic school. What do you think about that? Because a lot of people are having a conversation saying that maybe it's some mental health from becoming trans or something like that.
It is. When you was explaining that to me, that was my initial thought. And I was saying, man, you better not say that. That's my first thought. When you was saying that
it was a trans person?
Well, not that it was a trans person. When you said it was a trans person and this person does that, and so I was trying to figure out a way how I was going to respond to that without sounding like I was bashing gay people.
Well, let me also add some additional context.
Because I was going to say something comical, right?
So he did kill himself before the police can get to him, and he was 20 something years old. I don't know exactly how old he is.
So it's like the third trans person that done killed kids and shot up. So I think it was Nashville, Tennessee, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And there was another one before that. So nigga, you know, up until what, 72? Maybe 74. Nigga, homosexuality was considered a mental illness.
Yeah, it was.
Nigga, it was in the psychiatrist's books.
Yeah.
Nigga, it was assessed as a nigga.
It's funny you say that because that's one of the things that I had started agreeing with Umar Johnson with when he first popped on the scene. He was talking about that. That was a lot of what he was. In the very, very, very early stages in the beginning when he first popped up, he was kind of talking about that. That's what kind of attracted me to what he was talking about at the time.
So, homie, you have to. A trans person have to rewire their brain.
Yeah.
That's no different than a sociopath. Nigga, man, shit you gotta go through not to be what your nature created. Man, what the fuck? No, man, so your mind have to do something to your mind have to flip some kind of way. But nigga, this just the beginning. Because never before, other than somebody doing an experiment on these people, have they been able to transform like this. So, nigga, we don't have 40 years of trans people existing. Let's look down 20 years from now and watch they be the new Jeffrey Dahmers. No, nigga, these people, nigga, somebody go get Caitlyn Jenner and talk to Bruce. Somebody find the camera. What camera? That's my camera. What's one of mine? Right there. Somebody find Caitlyn Jenner and let us ask Caitlyn if we can talk to Bruce. And ask Bruce how he doing in there. And watch what he say. He gonna want out this motherfucker. Give me back my dick. I promise he want his dick back. I promise Bruce want to be free. Catch me on stage. This shit is great on my comedy shows, I promise.
You know what? It's crazy because I just be thinking to myself, that gotta be a mental illness to want to chop off your stuff, bro.
It's a conditioning. It's years of conditioning. But because I promise, if they had a therapist to talk to, and the therapist wasn't supportive of the lifestyle, it's conditioning and programming. Because you can't never say turn right and say turning right is turning left. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, that is true.
You can't look at a frog and say that's a lizard. You can't do that in nature. So how can we? So homie. So let me just say this about school shootings, and I always say this. Can we document any one time that a black school ever had a massive? Now they may have some shootings outside the school,
right?
Or they may have one student get into it with altercation with another student. But there's never been in the history of America where somebody's went into a black school and shot it up like these schools. Not one. You know why? Because law enforcement, that school is already treated with law enforcement there. That school is already locked down as if it's a jail, and you ain't just gonna walk in and do that because it's already treated like a prison. These schools are treated like schools, so they're very vulnerable. See the difference?
I always was wondering about people that
they're
like
very vulnerable. You not finna walk to no hood school and put no 2x4s on the door. Somebody won't know, hey, what you doing there, man? Because they got somebody at every door. Because they treat our schools are already prison-like schools. So nobody's gonna enter into prison just like nobody's gonna just enter into our schools.
It's weird to me because they always go for the most vulnerable.
It's those schools that don't have a police officer. They may have a resource person, but they don't have we have cops at our school. Just the presence of a police car in front of school is going to deter school shooting in the hood. And they know some of these kids go have guns too at the school. So let's go deter a lot of that shit too. Cause them niggas have they run to their locker.
We used to have
them nothing coming to them locker, getting them switches coming up out that bit. So they already know.
I know they got them in their schools because we had them. We used to sneak them in through the window.
Shit.
Straight up, we used to sneak them because they had the metal detector.
But these today modern day schools, homie, are built like prison with television, cameras, no blind spot because the school no longer wants the liability anymore. Homie, our schools, our inner city schools. That's why these other schools are so vulnerable, man. I feel for the families. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I feel really bad about that. That kind of got me a little bit because when they were showing all of the parents pulling up to the schools and
Well, the
trying to
other
pick up their
kids,
kids, and it was
the
the first week of
well,
school.
just think, homie, that act of violence is gonna sow a seed that's gonna sprout and nurture, that's gonna create some more kids to become violent, just having been exposed to that.
Yeah,
Whether that's in domestic violence relationship because of the trauma, homie, that does a lot of future harm.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, prayers up for the families. I ain't like hearing that. 'Cause,
The
it's
first
it's one
responders,
thing.
the first responders, homie, the ambulance, homie, so much, man. But people don't, man, the people that gotta go clean it up, the people that gotta deal with the man, everybody's gonna be traumatized.
Yeah, it's a breakout of gang violence out in Los Angeles.
Trump?
Yeah, it is.
Trump?
Like literally, it's been 10 shootings over the last 3 days, or something like that, over in Los Angeles, over on Figueroa and all of that. And they literally had tents over the bodies so that they can try to, I guess, investigate. And you know what's so funny about it? Check this out. So they had the police chief and they had Karen Bass, the mayor of Los Angeles, on TV. And they said, so what are you going to do? And she said, we're going to try to deploy more community prevention activists to try to stop this thing from turning
this
out.
is my field of expertise. So I moved to LA. And nigga, I came out there, nigga. I brought all my programs. I had a street life cycle. I had an anti-gang cognitive intervention. I had a self-awareness program for the kids. It's just the moderate kids. So nigga, so this what I found out. Nigga, this is Nipsey Hussle would go stop their money, so they had to let it get him killed. This is why they took me out to school. This is why Tracy Carter, the VIP program, done got over probably at least a good 4-5 million, homie. So support people, that's a lot of money. Over 4 or 5 years, you get 4-5 million. So nigga, I done watched Pastor Rodney McIntosh go from driving a beat up truck to a new truck, get a new house. He get new contracts with it. So homie, so let me just break this down for y'all. This is why they do not want to get rid of crime. Clear my throat and sit up and talk straight so y'all really hear me out. All of the money that 501c3 gets, your police department gets, your boys and girls club, there's a funding, there's a budget that every state, every city, every federal government got. It's called public safety. Now, California's police department have $1 billion budget. Them had always been billion. When I was there, I think they had like 400, almost $500 million. That's what I was. It's like, God damn it, that's what made me say, man, let me go try to get some of that money. Mm-hmm. So they got $1 billion budget. That's damn near military's budget. How they can't control crime. That's why they got all these gangbanging niggas with these programs that's still promoting gangbanging and still doing shooting, that's getting paid like Big U was doing. Mm-hmm. That's why they had to snatch his ass up, because he was taking the money, funding it to the gang. Nipsey was going to do it. All of them do it in the name of 501c3, community outreach, youth help work programs, what the mayor said. Mm-hmm. So let me break this down for you. Stop right there. If you want some help and you want some money and you need funding, look to your local police department. All your funding is over there. They like the NFL. They got the contract money. You know why? Your federal government give them all the money. That's why Trump said, if y'all don't do this, I ain't giving y'all no money. All the courts. It falls under the umbrella of public safety. So that's your courts, your police department. That's under public safety. Crime prevention, crime intervention. So the police got $1 billion budget. 600 million belong to the police department. That's a lot of goddamn money.
That is a lot of money.
We ain't really fighting crime. We sitting over here. We sitting in the car. They call us. We come respond. We're not fighting crime. We're reacting to it. We're not being proactive. So we really letting it create. But we all getting paid. We can't run over the overtime money because whoever the captain is sitting on the budget. You know why? Because the captain want to buy us all new police vehicles. We want them new motherfucking drones up there. We want this new military shit that y'all trying to sell to Russia that we gonna start using just in case for the future. So nigga, they stocking up with the police. So they got $1 billion. They probably only spending 300-400 million, homie.
That's a year.
That's a year. But they got this $1 billion for maybe 2 years. the money don't go back.
Yeah.
Most of this money is funded by the taxpayers too.
Yep.
Right? So y'all paying for this. So you got the Boys and Girls Club. They might get $2 million. You got another 50 to 20 million that's going to these so-called community programs.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money, homie, to be helping.
It is.
And ain't solving nothing. Why would you try to solve something? This is coming quarterly, annually, every other year, every year, long as you stay in compliance.
Yep.
Now, every now and then we go peek in and audit. So you got $300 million going to the police department. You got another $50 million going to the community program. You probably got another $100 million going to parks and recreation. That's why all the gang banging niggas at the park. All of this is tied together. You got your swimming pool. Homie, all of this falls under your public safety umbrella. DPS get some of it. Because most of our crimes, most of our communities are what? Crime ridden, drug ridden. So all of our funding is coming through public safety for gang intervention, crime prevention, crime intervention. Because we just don't want to prevent. We need you, community, social organizations to help us enter crime intervention.
This
so
shit
the
is
crime
a racket,
intervention.
bro.
So not only that, so then you got the funding coming to the schools for the after-school program.
Yeah.
Your Title IV school funded. That some of your public safety money is going to go because we got problems after school that commit crimes. You got Planned Parenthood. You got all these five. That's why everybody said, man, I'm going to give me a nonprofit.
Yeah.
To come eat out this pot over here, homie. So California, just think about what that lady just said. We're going to put more because they can't justify all this money they're getting.
Yeah.
So they need to make these, they need to create SWAT to go do this. They need to create situations where they have to send SWAT out to justify spending this money because it's just sitting there, homie. You know why? For the most part, black people don't know how to go use it. So guess what they saying? Hey, listen, we've been having $200 million for the haven't come get it. But you don't know the people downtown to go apply for it. You don't know the grant language. You don't know grant writers. So guess what they do? Hey, we can send some of this money over here. The judge will create a program, a new diversion program for the court. We'll put some of this money over here. Man, how much shit, man? So
It's just literally a racket.
But if you solve the problem, now we got to reallocate this money. These jobs is taken away.
So they don't really want to solve the problem.
Homie, nigga, you talking bureaucracy.
That's
so
crazy,
what we're
bro.
talking now is bureaucracy. Associated with 501c3s in the middle of the problem. Between bureaucracies, your people that's working at the food stamp office, a nigga in the motherfucker in the middle of solving the problem, because the people that's trying to solve the problem get to talk to the people that's giving them the money.
Yeah.
That's why only certain people get invited downtown. It's why only certain people have certain access. You only know certain people that go talk to this person to apply for this grant that's coming out.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
So
That's
nigga,
insane.
once I learned all that, homie, I said, nigga, I don't need the 501c3. I need to figure out how to create some money. So I started selling barbecue. I started selling fake ecstasy pills that had caffeine in it, that had them niggas jittery. Y'all pressing up fake ecstasy pill. In the police let us sell weed, nigga. I made an agreement with our local police department through Deputy Chief Dean that we wouldn't have no hard drugs down there, homie. So he let us sell weed. And the police never came to the classy lady and bothered us.
This shit is a racket, bro.
Yeah, he
this
gave me
100% a racket.
Deputy
man.
Chief Dean gave me a direct homie. He said, "Go tell Pops." He said, "Tell the old man that we don't want to hear that he can't control it." Cause he knew them niggas was selling heroin and all that shit around the building, homie. So when I went down there and started bringing them kids around, nigga, all the niggas that was selling, the nigga Bubba who was selling heroin next door, nigga, I made all them niggas move around. That's why they started saying I was the police. Because nigga Deputy Chief Dean had been on the force for like almost 30 years. And he retired now. Deputy Chief Krause, all of them are fucking with me, homie. So he said, man, just tell the old man we don't want no hard drugs down there, homie.
Yeah.
So yeah, nah, nigga. So somebody got to go build a relationship with the police department, nigga, to access the money. So guess what? If they don't like you, they pick their favorite pastor. They pick their favorite pastor. That's why anytime there's a police shooting, who you think they put out in front of your favorite pastor? He's the next one to get the funding.
Yeah, Brandon Johnson and the mayor of Chicago always talk about he working with the church.
That's money talk. That's slick money talk. Anytime you got the pastor with the city official, it's money talk.
Yeah, he was doing that during the migrant crisis too.
Money talk.
That's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Because our government, homie, it's so much funding involved in this. Homie, it's so much money.
Yeah.
Homie, so much tax write-off. Man, nigga, I was adopted by the Terrence Star Republican Women's Club. They give me my nigga. That's why, homie, they heart was broke when I went nigga. Nigga, when I started growing my dread, nigga, they heart was broke when I started saying all that wild stuff about why, homie, I fell from political grace, homie. It was I was ashamed at one point in time, but nigga, but my justification, nigga, I'm doing this for the nigga.
Yeah.
So that's what made me start pushing nigga, homie, because I had felt shame, nigga, like I fucked up, nigga. I should have stayed with white people, nigga. Yeah, I fucked up. I was thinking for a moment.
It worked out.
It did. Yeah, thanks to my nigga. But nah, homie, I had some white people. So that's why they put me in the mental hospital. They had to come see my nigga because I had went to such an extreme, and maybe I had went crazy, nigga. Cause nigga, I was bucking like nigga, I was ready to die. Nigga, that's why they had to, nigga. They had because they like, man, this is not the Charles, nigga. I had went from this character got me put in the mental asylum, homie. Because they said, man, something happened. Because they thought I was on drugs. So the first thing they did was took my blood. So they said, man, this nigga ain't on drugs. So nigga, they had to tap into this brain, nigga, because the things that I was saying was too outlandish, and this was new to the internet. So nigga, I spent 10 days in a mental asylum, homie. So they said, well, it gotta be, man, a nigga homicidal or suicidal by his ideation. So that's what the medical records say. Homicidal and suicidal by ideation in preparation with a marijuana psychosis. They couldn't find nothing wrong with me. Man, I'm just playing, man. Yeah. I'm mad, broke, and playing. I may be playing too far, but man, I ain't hurting nobody. What I'm saying, but my word was really hurting people.
Yeah.
What's
next for C?
Nigga, I've been on tour for a whole year straight. So since last September, I've been on tour. The Underground Railroad Comedy Tour, man. Brought to you by Eric Young Production. I signed with an agency, so I'm signed with the same agency. Michael Blackson, Tasha K, the Wayans brothers, Gerald Houston, and a few more other comedians. So yeah, now homie. So he was the Cam Newton between your interviews and the Cam Newton interviews kind of made people re-question what they thought about me.
Yeah.
Because because on here I got to be intelligent. Over there I got to really tell the whole story. So
that's because we don't really have no agenda. We just be talking about some real shit.
So once I did the Cam Newton, me and Eric Young made back up. We patched things back up, man. And so we was able to convince comedy clubs to give me their worst nights. So nigga, I started performing the first 6-7 months of the tour, nigga, getting the worst nights. And so nigga, I was filling up seats. I put asses in seats.
That's the thing about you though, C, is that you don't really care about starting from the bottom and whatever it is that you're gonna do, you just got so much.
I want to prove myself, homie.
You got so much confidence in yourself that you're gonna do what you're gonna do and then you execute on it.
Yeah, so that's what we asked for the worst nights. I'm thinking my first 6-7 months, homie. So just during the slow months of comedy, just the slow season of comedy, and even the high season of comedy, nigga, I was doing better than 90% of the comedians out here doing comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I barely promote my shows, and I take it serious. So once they saw I was taking it serious, I got a real comedy set. I'm easy to work with. I'm polite. I'm manageable. I tip the staff very well.
You've always been easy to work with in general.
But they didn't know that. They homie, because man, people was calling and saying, don't book Charleston. Man, don't do no business. Man, people calling, man, don't have no business with me. But until I got an agency, so homie, so Eric Young got a great reputation, homie. And him and Michael Blackson been together for quite some time. So he got a great reputation. So they trusted his word. Nigga, within 6-7 months, nigga, I had moved to Thursday nights.
That's dope.
Nigga, at the end of the tour, nigga, I'm doing weekends. So now nigga going from maybe making 6 to maybe 10,000, depending on if you sold out the show, or nigga doing $10,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 weekends, 2 and 3 shows.
That's why we had to bring him in during the week, because he be busy on the weekend, y'all.
And I sold out 6 shows here in Detroit last year. 6 shows during the 4 feet of snow. The Lions playoffs. I sold out 6 shows, 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, and we just knew 2 was gonna be bad Sunday because the Lions were playing at home. It was 4 feet of snow, and nigga, the city still came out. Sold out 6 shows, man. So
listen, Detroit always fuck with you, bro. Always and fuck with you.
So we got the comedy. We finna do part 2. We finna do part 2 of Wrong Address. That was the #1 movie on Tubi this year. Right now, today, it's still recommended as the #1, #2 movie to watch on Tubi. I was the star in it. I got the star in it, and I got the co-produce it. So I got to get paid 2 ways from that movie. I'm finna start streaming. We finna start taking the streaming to the black community, homie. I'm noticing Casanet and everybody going over to Africa. They're doing everything with everybody kids but our kids, homie. So I done convinced Aiden to come down, mess with the Pope nigga babies. Just to, let our kids have access to it.
Y'all got a really tight relationship. Y'all been rocking with each other.
Yeah, man. This shit, man. Like every relationship, it was tested because I didn't know who he was when I first met him. So I thought, homie, a nigga so paranoid with success.
Yeah.
They done tricked us into believing that God don't give us success no more, that everything got to come through the Illuminati or the devil, or you got to sacrifice. So nigga, they done made us believe that nigga success, God don't make, so everything have to be demonic now. So nigga, I'm leery of this motherfucker. Cause I'm
naturally
saying, nigga, they playing gay game, but I'm saying, nigga, they do this in jail.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm saying this they group, he ain't never, at the time when I meet him, he buried 20, 21. So I'm saying, these babies. So I had to sit back and look at this shit, homie. And nigga, so many people warned me not to do shit, but had I not do it, I wouldn't have been here. So nigga, I intentionally said some mean things to that little Jewish kid, homie, about his sister. So nigga, for him to bypass what all these people saying, and for him to still, so I said, nah, homie, this is something more divine than this. So nigga, most of these people won't bring you to their home. He done brought me to his home.
Yeah.
I done met his family. And outside, nigga, until you came along, nigga, wasn't nobody putting me in front of no camera clapping for me.
Yeah.
No celebrity, no nigga. No matter who he got in front of, he brought my name up to a positive light. So nigga, that's how we was able to bond. Nigga, we have no hidden agenda, no intentions, just to fuck with each other. So nigga, for my birthday this past year, nigga gave me $100,000 watch from Ice World. Not only that, spent probably about 20 for the yacht party. Gave him another 50 homie, in cash.
Yeah, preserve that relationship. Fuck what these niggas talking about.
Yeah, homie. So I love it. And not that's that. And so that's before he even done that, homie. So a lot of times I would do a month's worth of work with him, because he had a shady manager at the time, and I knew it.
Yeah.
And I knew the manager was fucking over me, homie, really using me. But I know this ain't him. This ain't the kid doing it. So nigga, I would allow myself to be used. And then I would text me like, goddamn nephew, man, you mad at me? I ain't been paid in a month.
Yeah.
Nigga, he'll pull up with a, you see what I'm saying? But I know this ain't him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So homie. So we got a genuine relationship.
That's what's up. Listen, me and C, as usual, we back on the map. Probably at least once a month.
Yeah, at least
once a month. And we gonna be doing our thing. So listen, we love you. We appreciate you. It's the same thing. We come and we just kick it. We don't have no pre-planned questions. We ain't got none of that.
And man, make sure y'all tap into that story, y'all, man. Yeah, the brother Charles, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nah, he's supposed to.
Duke got life is the name of the book.
Yeah, nah, man. You remember me and Kwame Brown was Dr. O'Neill we was go on the HBCU speaking tour.
Yeah.
You remember we was me and Kwame Brown was go on the HBCU speaking tour. A lot of people got in the way of it, but now, homie, because even with that, homie, those HBCU schools, homie, they got funding and budget set aside for people like him to come in and speak to them kids, homie. Yeah. So now, homie, these the niggas Vlad's supposed to be interviewing. So this is why I've been pulling for the platform that I sit on, homie. Man, y'all get this nigga, homie. When I met him, his story left me in awe. Like, man.
Yeah, I'm reading it tonight.
Because you can't sentence me to death. And I go down there trying to do good. Yep. Nigga, I'm gonna do bad before I do good. With that hanging over my head.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I could have the same hope he had, homie. Yeah.
Shout
I was
out
a little boy and I didn't have it. I was a little boy. And mama had it. I had to get it from my mama. I was like, mama, I can't see doing 2 years, but nigga, I had to do 4. before I even was considered. And then I remember my mama saying, well, son, what you gonna do? Kill yourself? And she looked at me in my eye, and I said, no, ma'am. Well, shit, you got to do it, son. But I couldn't imagine doing it, homie. It took day by day. I couldn't see 4 years down the road. So, nigga, y'all go get that book.
With that being said, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Till next time, till next month. We out.
Bet.
Peace.